Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football review for round 12 of the NRL. It's currently 10:40 p.m, so I do apologise for getting this review up very late. I just got back from the pub. I had a very big win on the football. I won $320 off the Cronulla Sharks. I had a multi. I had Katoa and Headland Ureli score any time. Had $10 on it, and I pulled out about $300 on that. I also had Headland Ureli any time. So that was another 20. And then at half time during the Broncos Sharks game at the pub, I pulled out, threw 100 in the pokies and I pulled out another 200. So $600 in winnings tonight. I am not going to complain. I've got pizza here from Domino's, a Hawaiian pizza, nice Coke. What a fucking great Friday night. We saw two games of football tonight. We saw the Warriors upset the Tigers at the SCG, 26 points to 20. What a game that was. And the Sharks beating the Broncos in an absolutely crazy game. 36 points to 26. What a crazy game. Gee, 26-18, I thought the Sharks were gone. But let's talk about the first game. The Warriors. Wow. Beating the Tigers 26-20. This is a really painful loss for the Tigers. You know, they were only one or two games outside the eight. Now, this loss to the Warriors really hurts the Tigers' chances for finals, considering the Sharks and the Rabbitohs, who were around the Tigers on the ladder, had a win tonight. So, you know, I thought the Tigers started well. Moses Mbye and Nofaluma scored the first two tries. Two tries in about 12 minutes. Mbye scored the 5th minute. Nofaluma scored the 12th minute. I couldn't kick a conversion. Mbye missed one from in front. And the Tigers 8-0 early. It looked like the Tigers were going to win by fucking 40. And then Kyle Lawton scored for the Warriors. And then McIntyre scored for the Tigers. And the Tigers looked very comfortable. And then Pete Hickory scored before half time, which I thought was a really good effort. And then you know, the Warriors at halftime, they were right in that game, and I thought, fuck, the Warriors are going okay here. They actually might have a chance. And then Hickory scored another one at 58th minute in the game, and the Warriors are in front. I'm thinking, fuck me. And I told you Harris scored. Warriors out 26-14. I'm thinking to myself, you're kidding. The Tigers, what's going on? Tommy Talau scores in the corner with about 6 to go. And then big kick from the sideline there from, I think it might have been Benji Marshall from memory. Was it Benji Marshall? I can't remember. It might have been Mbye. I don't know who it was, but it was 26-20. And then the Tigers, I'm thinking, gee, maybe we're going to go to Golden Point. And then, unbelievably, the Warriors, they held on. What a great win for the Warriors. Seriously, they played with a lot of heart tonight, the Warriors. They played brave. They showed a lot in their character. You know, last week against the Roosters, they were really competitive, and I thought, they won't back it up against the Tigers, and then they shocked me. They shocked pretty much everyone, and they pulled off a huge upset. Shout out to NRL Vid090. He called this. He predicted the Warriors to cause the biggest upset of the round, and well done to NRL Vid090. Well done, mate. I'm not going to lie. When I watched his video the other day, his tipping video, he tipped the Warriors. I couldn't stop laughing, so maybe he's the one laughing at me now. So well done to NRL Vid090 for getting that massive prediction right, but the Tigers, jeez, they were bloody ordinary, the West Tigers. Honestly, I thought I think the Tigers, you know, they thought they would just show up and win, but, you know, they were very, very ordinary, the Tigers. I know, you know, I thought Alex Twal's first game back, I don't think he was fit. I really don't believe he was fit. Looking at the Tigers forward pack, I honestly believe out of all the middle players, I think Alex Twal is their best middleman. Lushani Leilua had a really good game, along with Luke Garner. I thought the Tigers' back rows looked very dangerous in this game. I thought Alex Twal was a bit quiet. Alaway was really decent for the Tigers. Oliver Clark, not too bad. Harry Grant was probably their best player, to be honest. Harry Grant was dangerous from dummy half. Some of his kicks were outstanding. Sam McIntyre had a really good game off the bench too. I really like Sam McIntyre. He had a really strong game there. Sorry about my phone, guys. It's a new phone. It's playing shit. Yeah, McIntyre and Thomas McKaylee were really good for the Tigers. But for the Warriors, what a performance from the Warriors. Peter Hiku for mine, man of the match. What a performance. Scored 2 tries. Played well. I thought Patrick Herbert had a really good game as well. RTS doing what he usually does. I thought Blake Green was a bit off. Kicked a couple of kicks out in the fall. We had a really strange game there, Blake Green. Kyle Lawton was good. Tohu Harris was dangerous. Tavaga was good. I just thought the Warriors, they played with a lot of heart. I thought Daniel Alvaro for the Warriors came off the bench. Played well. Lachlan Bird, what a handful he was. But Yeah, look, it was a very it was an entertaining game. I wasn't really into the game that much. I didn't think it was the best quality game of football. I think it was a decent game. I'm going to give the West Tigers performance a 5 out of 10. Actually, you know what? Maybe a 4 out of 10 for the Tigers. This is the game they should have won and they lost. This Tigers do this a lot. They play teams where they should win, they should beat, and they get beat themselves. So I thought the Tigers were ordinary. I'm going to give the Tigers 4 out of 10. I'm going to give the Warriors' performance tonight a 8.5 out of 10. One of their best performances of the season. Down 8-0 early, their confidence would have looked absolutely rocked, and they just found that heart, they found that desire, and they got the win. Well done to the Warriors. My top three on ground for this game. It's gonna be all Warriors players, believe it or not. So I'm gonna go with number three. I'm gonna go with Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Number two, Tohu Harris, and number one, my man of the match, Peter Hiku. Thought he was absolutely outstanding for the Warriors. What a great performance from Peter Hiku, and well done to the Warriors in getting a win. Well deserved. Now the game that we just seen, Cronulla 36, Brisbane 26. What a fucking weird game this was. Very weird game. Broncos scored the first try with Sharks scored the first try. Ronaldo Malatalo, and then Katoni Staggs scored next for the Broncos, and Talakai for Cronulla, and then Reece Kennedy got one for the Broncos, and the game was going really well at that stage, and then Richie Kennett scored. The Broncos were leading. I think it was 14-10. And then Jackson Fries, he scored right on half time. It's funny. He was on report, and then like 30 seconds later, he scored a try. So that was pretty hilarious. And then the Sharks led at half time. I think it was 16-14 or something like that. It was a crazy game. And then the Broncos, they started the second half outstanding. Richie Kennett scored again, and then Katoni Staggs scored. It was 26-18 Brisbane. I'm sitting there at the pub with my brother. He's a Broncos supporter. Sitting there with a couple of my mates. One's a Sharks fan. And that Sharks keep dropping the ball. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, they're fucked. The game's over. 20 minutes to go. I'm like, the Sharks are gone. The game is over. They are fucked. Absolutely game over. And then with 10 to go, Sione Katoa scores in the corner. And I'm looking at my multi. I'm thinking, fuck, Hamlin Uele scores. I'm winning fucking big money here. And then Katoa scored that try. And I'm thinking, holy shit. The Sharks, maybe they're a chance. So it was 26 points to 24. And then about 5 minutes later, 74th minute, Connor Tracy scored a try that was pretty fucking soft. And then the Sharks were leading the game. I think it was 30-26. And I'm thinking, all right, short kick off here for the Broncos. They kick short, doesn't work out. Sharks get down the end where they're attacking the ball. And I was talking to a few people at the pub that I don't even know. And I said, how many early scores here? I'm winning about $300. So I'm going to walk out with about 600 all up because I had to win on the pokies before at half time. And I'm thinking, how many early scores? And then he charged on. He turned around. He put the ball down. And I was just making sure he scored it. And then they wore it. And I jumped out of my seat at the pub. And I went, yes! Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Dominoes! Fucking Coke! What a fucking night. And then the Sharks, Hamlin Uele scored. I kicked the goal. And then the Broncos went short. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, if he kicks it short, I must score again. My margin of 1-12, it might be 13 plus. And then it ended up being Cronulla 36, Brisbane 26, and the Hamlin Uele scored. Now, to be honest, the scoreline doesn't reflect the game. I thought the game was a lot closer than 10 points. I think I had the Sharks winning by 10 as well in my tipping video. So I thought the game deserved to be more of a 6 to 8 point game, but 10-point game surprised me a little bit. And the Sharks, they found momentum. The Broncos couldn't stop it. The Broncos were brave tonight. They played with a lot of heart, the Broncos. They had the game won. 60 minutes, the Broncos were good, and then they let it go. But, that's unacceptable, to be honest. If you're going to lead a game by 8 with 20 to go, you should find a way to close it out. Also, I thought Anthony Milford was outstanding. I thought he had a really good game for the Broncos. For Darius Boyd was great. He had like 3 or 4 tries, I believe. Darius was really good for the Broncos. Katoni Staggs was their best player on the ground. Honestly, Katoni Staggs was outstanding for the Broncos. Excuse me, got the fucking hiccups. Haven't even eaten yet. I thought the Sharks were very brave to win this game. They didn't deserve to win until the last 20 minutes, but It was a very interesting game of football, that one. I'll tell you right now. I thought the Sharks, with all their injuries, I thought they did well to win the game. I'm going to give the Broncos' performance tonight a 5 out of 10. They let the game slip once again. I'm going to give the Sharks' performance tonight a 6.5 out of 10. They did well to win the game. They looked absolutely gone. I thought they were average. But when they got that momentum, they were hard to stop. And I thought they did well to win the game. So, yeah, it was a very entertaining game. Not two sides that you'd expect to be, not two sides that are really great. The Broncos, they've had their drama. They've been ordinary this year. They were competitive tonight. The Sharks, just sitting inside the top 8 right now. Will the Sharks play finals football? Well, that's what you guys need to tell me in the comment section below. It's hard to say. Now, my top 3 on ground. This is very difficult. I thought Hamlin Uele was fucking awesome as well. All right, I'm going to go... oh, jeez, not easy. Top 3 on ground. I'll tell you what. Number 3, Kotoni Staggs. He was excellent. Number 2, I'm going to go with... oh, number two. Tell you what, Toby Rudolph, again off the bench, 200 metres. Guy's a fucking animal. And number 1, my man of the match, Brandon Hamlin Uele. Great performance from him. Bloody hell. How good's Toby Rudolph playing at the moment? 2 weeks in a row, he's got 200 metres off the bench. What a player. Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Friday Night Football review. By the time you watch the video, it'll be about 11 o'clock. So I'm sorry about that it's too late, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a video tomorrow night, my Saturday Night Football review. Until then, guys, have a fantastic Saturday. If you have a multi, I hope you win. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.